Welcome to Ball Talk Deep, where we talk deep about ball. It's Andrade and Irwin back at it again. And today we're doing another episode for the Pretender Contender series, where we're going to be focusing on the 2020-21 Portland Trailblazers.
It's contender, pretender, man, and it's not Trailblazers, bro. It's Rip City, man, because they're definitely ripping it.
They are ripping it. Fucking Damian and McCollum, they're getting older, but their game is aging like fine wine, and somehow this duo seems to only be getting better
They're getting older, they're getting wiser, and they keep on balling, bro.
They keep on balling. I mean, They had that crazy highlight game a couple weeks ago. And I was just like, oh, shit, okay. This backcourt still up there.
Like, real talk, Andrade. This was the Trailblazers team that we were expecting last year. When they made that.
The year after they had made the finals, the Western Conference Finals.
And they have some similar elements to that team. They got their boy Enes Kanter back.
I was going to highlight that. I think that's... And when they added him, I said in a previous video, like, I'm glad they did, because if people paid attention, Kanter was a pretty good role player for them before he went off for a bit for like a year or two, and I'm glad to see him back. And it says a lot because he's also one of their team leaders in certain stats. And also keep in mind that now they have more a better chemistry because they've had Carmelo now for second year.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
Gary Trent Jr.'s been there longer, and just overall this squad is just looking pretty deep in the sense that everyone can provide, and not to mention that Yusuf Nurkic is back.
Yep, definitely, man. But before we hop into it, guys, hey, look, if you guys help a small channel like us, man, hit the like, hit the comment, subscribe to the channel, man.
Turn that little bell notification thing if you want. I'm not gonna push that because I think that's a little annoying. I'm not gonna lie, but I get it. If you want to stay up to date with us and it helps us out.
No, but I feel it's like Andrade. Like I think who we're talking about. I'm like,
bro, like 90%.
90, like no cap, like
our non-subscribers, and our viewers are non-subscribers,
and you're watching the channel. I'm like, guys, instead of making that effort to watch the channel, just hit that button and it'll be right there, man. You're gonna thank me later,
I'll
man.
Push it down to like 70%, yo.
I feel
that's
man.
all we're asking.
we're just making your life easier.
We're trying to build a BTD community.
Yeah,
for real,
exactly,
for real.
man.
We can just talk shit about ball all the time, man.
Yes, sir, and get deep into it. But hey, let's get deep into it right now, man. Trailblazers, man, contender or pretender, Andrade?
You know what? All these other previous years, I would have said pretenders in the sense like, they're playoff contenders. They enter the playoffs, they'll win a couple rounds or at least a round, but they always will come up short because everybody else around them just has, too much talent, too much going on. You know what I mean? But this year, it's a little different for me, man. I think I'm gonna say actually, I was going to say pretender. Actual contenders. Damn. And part of it is because of how long they've been together. But it's not... Usually, you've heard me say with the Rockets and the Sixers, like, blow it up.
Yeah,
it's crazy
that's his mantra.
Yeah, keep trying the same thing and expecting different results. But with this team, it's not that they're trying the same thing. The core has stayed the same, but they keep, doing little things that has kept this squad improving. And McCollum and Dame have been together for so long, like I want to say around 7, maybe 8 years, that chemistry now is just beyond, like, as good as it can get. And then these two are some of the best guards in the league, that even like another duo that may be more talented on paper than them might not be able to beat them. So yeah,
definitely a contender. The Trailblazers. The Trailblazers is giving me the type of feeling that the Miami Heat were giving me last year. That they're a good team, but a lot of people were sleeping under. They were flying under the radar. But this is a team that has the superstar in Dame time.
Yeah.
CJ McCollum is taking his game to another level this year.
He has superstar moments.
Yeah, but he just taking it to another level. We always known that CJ can score. But this year, he's having a career high with assists. He's doing it with the steals. Yeah. And besides that, the team is healthy. Yusuf Nurkic. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right or not. Either way, Nurkic, he's healthy. They got a good another big man in Enes Kanter as well. Yeah. They make good additions. They have
who already knows their chemistry.
Yes, sir. They have DJJ, Derrick Jones Jr.
They got Melo.
They got Melo.
Now another year in.
And another one, they got Covington
I was
as
gonna
well.
say.
To be able to help.
And don't sleep. No, finish.
Yeah, no, Covington, yeah.
And don't sleep on Derrick Jones Jr.
He can.
He's a noticeable role player, and he's doing his thing. He provides good defense, points off the bench, and he's an athletic player. And at least in my opinion, you always want to have at least one or two, more athletic players on your squad, because they can provide intangibles that a lot of non-athletic ones can.
And you know what, man? For like everything that's going on right now with COVID, you're gonna want to be both talented and you want to be both deep.
Yes,
and Portland has both,
and they are.
So it's like, let's say like they hit like through something with COVID going on, they'll be one of the few teams that'll be able to take that type of hit compared to any other team.
I mean, look, Dame's averaging basically 29 points, 28.9, 29 points as of this recording, obviously. McCollum, 26.7. Melo, 12.1. Gary Trent Jr., 10.8, basically 11. Enes Kanter, 9.9, basically 10. Nurkic, 9.8, basically 10. Derek Jones Jr., 7.3. Covington, 6.5. Simmons, 5.2. Even Hood over here with 3.5. Like, everybody is doing a little something. And you can even keep going down the line. Giles and Ellaby are providing 2.7 and 2.3 respectively. Like, everyone's doing a little something.
I'm like, bro, how many players did you just name right now? Like 10 players, like 9 or 10. They run deep.
Yeah.
Like,
and people might look like, oh, okay, but the last few are only scoring less than 5, less than 10 points. But that says something. And then going into the playoffs, the late game slowed down, and like Erwin's mentioning, if injuries happen or someone can't play a specific game, it looks like you can switch some things around. And you can never sleep on Carmelo. He might have one of those crazy nights every here and often. Imagine that in the playoffs.
Oh man.
Shit. And Kanter and Nurkic, they step up their game especially Kanter. Like I said, I'm a fan of Kanter. Yeah, in the playoffs he steps up nasty. And then Nurkic, wait till he gets his rhythm back. You know what I mean? The way he gets his shit under his feet, like, yes.
But what I want to ask you, man, where do you think is their ceiling and their how far you think the Trailblazers can get to?
Oh man, you gonna do that to me, dog?
Yeah, man. Of course, man. Yo.
No, I know we got to get deep into it. Look, I really hope I don't regret saying this. Ceiling, Western Conference Finals.
Oh, that's it.
Like what do you mean that's it? The fuck?
Nah.
But yeah, Lakers versus obviously guys, seeding, all that shit is obviously something to think about. But yeah, I could see them reaching the Western Conference Finals against the Lakers.
Look, man, I think I hope I don't end up regretting it, but whatever. At least I'm not gonna look as bad as Charles Barkley did last year, saying like, oh, as an 8 seed, they're gonna make it to the finals. I think Sir Charles was a year too early. I think as a ceiling, if everything goes right, everything goes perfect for the Trailblazers, they can make it to the finals. Similar to what the Heat did last year, that they made it to the finals. The Trailblazers have enough talent. They have the chemistry. They're deep to be able to make it to the finals.
Okay,
it's not going to be easy.
Yeah, I could see that. Especially because they got two big men, Kanter and Nurkic, that
they got help.
Can maybe, deal with Davis. They're not going to stop Davis. No, nobody's going to stop Davis.
No, definitely not.
But in terms of big men, there's not a lot of teams that have like even one reliable big man to but they got two. Kanter and Nurkic, in my opinion, can at least, put up with it.
But compared to that as well,
and then not to mention fucking Joke Chick on the Nuggets.
Exactly, as well. But as well, the Trailblazers got help on the wings, which they needed. They got Covington.
Man, you love focusing on the wings this year.
It's all about the wings, man. Like, if you're going in the Western Conference, you got to deal with LeBron.
That's true.
You got to deal with Kawhi.
And LeBron's like a top 2 point guard in the
NBA. Point guard, but yeah, the guy's a forward as well, a point forward per se. Covington's gonna be able to help out with that. DJJ's gonna be.
Covington's definitely gonna.
Those are two additions that were kind of slept. Not DJJ more was slept on a little bit more. But
Carmelo. No, I'm just kidding.
Carmelo. But yeah, if everything goes right, I don't see any reason why not the Blazers.
No, true. And like I mentioned, Lillard and McCollum, because I'm thinking, all right, who else they could. I'm thinking top West teams off the bat. It's Lakers and Nuggets in my opinion.
Lakers, Nuggets, and Clippers. You can throw in
Jazz in there. You can throw in Clippers. But for me, it's Nuggets and Lakers. And unless Michael Porter Jr. fucking really solidifies himself as a star
and Nuggets,
and Bobo, I'm looking at Lillard and McCollum. This duo in the West, there's not. Shit, I'm telling you, they're hitting their stride right now. Hopefully, this isn't just some regular season bullshit, and I really don't think so. That's why I legit got them as contenders. I really think Lillard and McCollum have hit their stride right now at the right time. They're both in their peak. They're both in their late 20s, And you know, they obviously know that they don't have too much time, you know. After what, like 32, 33, for the average person that's not LeBron James, your game significantly declines. So I think they probably got that in the back of their mind. You know, Blazers, this core has been together for long enough now. It's like, yo, it's about time. And yeah, I mean, fucking bro, 28.9 points, like crazy. Bro, he's about to hit 30.
But not even man, not even like the stats, man. You know, the Dame time come playoff time is like his nickname. He's
and we've seen it in the playoffs when Dame has his games where, because with me for Dame, one of the problems is that he's like inconsistently consistent, meaning that he's consistent enough that he's a star, he's a superstar. But there are games during playoffs that he just kind of disappears. Sometimes it's because the defense puts a lot of focus on him, and Dame's not a big guy. He's like 6'2", 6'3",
6'3", something like that.
And then, but McCollum, and that's what I give the Blazers. McCollum picks up the slack, and when you have another star who can play like a superstar here and there,
this year,
and this year he seems it's not even here and there. Like now he's like, bro, that fucking game winner he had where he did the spin stop, dude. Yeah. That was sick, bro. That was sick, CJ. Like, dog, dude, fucking most improved player of the year type shit, man.
Yeah, I mean, maybe not.
Yeah.
But...
And I'm telling you, Cantor is a solid. That past couple years, I will put them as pretenders. This year, legitimate contenders, and Cantor's proven it as the leading rebounder on the squad with 9.2, and the leading blocker with 0.9 average. And then Covington 1.4. Like, defense is looking good for them too, yo.
Final note that I want to give to you guys, man. The Trailblazers is another example, just like the Heat, of the Whiteside effect when he leaves the team.
Bad ways. Not just do that.
Bad ways.
Yeah. No, not just that. Whiteside off, they get to share the ball more. That's why Lillard's averaging almost 7 assists per game. Like, he's sharing the ball. Everybody gets a little touch. Boom.
I feel, babe, man. With that being said, man,
one more. And Carmelo, props to you, bro. I feel like he's finally let his ego down. There's no more bullshit with Carmelo anymore. And that's a big reason why these Blazers are, running smoothly.
That too, and there's probably like his closest legitimate chance to get that ring.
Facts.
I would love that, man.
And he's not gonna blow that chance. I don't think so.
We'll see what happens, guys. Appreciate all the love and the hate. You guys already know, man. You can catch us on Insta, Twitter, TikTok. I Ball Talk Deep, and we talk deep about ball. We'll catch you guys soon, but for now,
Take
later.
Care.